Hey friends, welcome to Mountain Meadow Homestead. My name is Melissa if you're new here. And we're going to try and put the plastic on this greenhouse so that we can start planting some cold tolerant things in there. It is the middle of April, and so it's just an experiment I want to try this year. I apologize if there's any wind noise, but I'm just going to show you how I do this. So hopefully we can get the plastic on with the wind. Might be a battle, but I've got about half an hour and then we have to leave. But I do want to show you how we attach this plastic to the greenhouse is with wiggle wire. So on the side of the greenhouse, there's a channel, and then you put the plastic on, and the plastic sits between the channel and this wiggle wire. And you put this wiggle wire in the channel and it holds that plastic tight. So I'll show you when we're all said and done what it looks like so you can get an idea. But let's go ahead and get this plastic on. So this is what the wiggle wire channel looks like. It's just a channel. We put the plastic over and then we attach that wiggle wire in there. It's really easy to put in and out, and it just secures the plastic really well to the greenhouse. It just makes it really, really easy to attach and take this plastic off. We do take this plastic off in the fall, usually around the end of September, beginning of October. These cattle panels are pretty flexible. I don't know if you can see it moving. So we get about between 4 and 5 feet of snow. It's usually up to the top of our fence line by the middle of February. And so this would not hold up to that snow load. It would just crush it and we'd have to end up replacing these cattle panels. So we take the plastic off, we put it back on in the spring about this time. It's about mid-April. Beginning of May is when we do that. So we will be replacing this plastic next gardening season in 2026. I've used it for about 5 years, I think, and it's gotten a lot of good use, but there are quite a few rips and tears and holes in this plastic, and so it's time to retire it. So as you can see, we got a few holes. We'll just use probably some duct tape or something to cover those up, where we're not going to be using this another year. We'll be replacing it. If you live somewhere that does not get a ton of snow, you just get a little bit of snow on the ground during the winter, I think you could probably leave this plastic up year round, and it would be just fine. So this is a great economical way to create a high tunnel effect. If you're wanting to, say, grow all year round in a climate that has more moderate temperatures than like what we do. Here we get down to somewhere in between -25 and -35 at times in the winter time. So there's no way that I could grow in this in the winter, even if the cattle panels could hold up to it. But somewhere where you have a little bit more moderate temperatures, you could probably grow year round in something like this. So I do support the inside of this just because we get some pretty good wind gusts here in Wyoming, and they just come out of nowhere. And we actually got a pretty good wind gust a few years ago, and it permanently bent the cattle panels to be leaning this way. So I do support the sides of these. It's kind of a pain to have to walk back here with these, but it just ensures that all my plants stay safe during windstorms. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it with others. And if you're not already subscribed, we'd love for you to stick around for future videos. I'm going to take you along all my gardening this summer, and so I'm pretty excited for that. I hope you have a great day, friend, and we'll see you next time.